All right, Jake's top 5. I think it's a piece of interesting information. Everybody likes to know what everyone's favorite games are. So today we're going to go over Jake's top 5 games.
Heck yeah, sounds awesome.
And not just, let me preface this. Jake. So at the bottom of the list, ranking in at number 5, what is Jake's number 5 in his top 5 games?
Number 5 on my top 5 would be Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, the first game. I was always a big fan of Plants vs. Zombies when it first came out, and then when I heard this Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare game came out, I was just so excited to try to play it. It looked funny, it looked hilarious, it was a third-person shooter, and during that time when I was like in high school, I enjoyed third-person shooters. I liked Gears of War, that kind of thing. And so when I played Plants vs. Garden Warfare, for me personally, it blew me away. It was so much fun. I played it every day. I loved everything about it. You got to play as either the zombies or the plants. The maps were fantastic. The characters were hilarious. Even like just interaction with other players were great. And then like the customization, the amount of variance, it was so good. And everything felt so awesome. Like all the classes felt like they were meant to be there and had a purpose. Then just to put on record why like, Plants vs. Garden Warfare 2 or the advanced other one we don't talk about. Garden Warfare 2, I liked the game. It just the classes and the maps weren't as fun to me as Garden Warfare 1. I just liked how Garden Warfare 1 the classes felt. Like it was great, funny, hilarious.
They really caught lightning in a bottle, and then they weren't able to replicate that in other games.
Exactly. I know other people do like Garden Warfare 2, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's great. If you love it, heck yeah. I just was more happy playing Garden Warfare 1 for me than Garden Warfare 2.
What's number 4 in Jake's top 5 list of favorite games?
My top 4 one would be Against the Storm. Which is pretty much a game in which you take control of a caravan in a world ravaged by the storm that just tears apart everything with only one singular protection, the Citadel. And like every like certain amount of season, there'll be like this massive storm comes through and you have to survive by going out, collecting resources, learning, trying to figure out how to fight back against it. But what's so cool about it, what makes it so much fun to me, is that you really do get invested with your caravan and these other races and their cultures they have. Like you got like beavers, you got lizard folks, humans, like more, and there's even DLCs ones they came out with. Haven't played them yet, but I want to. I'm really excited about that. But it just makes so much fun when you get these others to interact and have to like make sure like, they're being taken care of. They're being good while also exploring this dangerous wilderness, having to open up these new paths and explore it and be like, oh, please don't be like anything bad behind that. And then when you do, you're like, oh, no. And then you have to try to like figure out, okay, what resources do I got to figure this, to take care of that. But when you do, you're like, yes, okay, they're good.
What is number 3 in Jake's top 5 games of all time?
For me, I'm going to put 2 together just because I feel like, yes, they're different, but I feel them to kind of be the same for me. And that is Dark Souls 3 specifically, and Bloodborne. I love these 2 games. I had fun playing it like from beginning to end. I explored everything about these games. I would say if I had, like someone said like you have to pick one of these, I would pick Bloodborne then at the top of the 2. Just because like when there's a game where you get to a boss and you couldn't beat a boss, Orphan of Kos, and literally I have to try to beat it and I just could not beat it. So what I decided to do, yes, I know I could have reset things, but I was just this determined. I started all the way over, got the weapons that were great to beat him just to get to his ass and beat him. And I did, and I finally beat him. Yes. And it was awesome when it happened. But the Orphan of Kos was my bane, but that idea that a game would make me want to play it again, enjoy it just as much as the first time, speaks volumes, right? I love Bloodborne. I love its like bloody, just gruesome style. I love the monsters and stuff in it. But then in Dark Souls 3, it's just like, if you know all the lore and stuff of Dark Souls 1 and 2, you get to see returning characters. You get to see like also like sad passings of certain ones, but then the bosses and the game and the paths are amazing and just, it's so much fun. I love it.
What is number 2 in Jake's top 5 games?
For me, my top 2 is more of a recent play, but it's definitely something that I regret not playing when it first came out, but I'm glad that I did. It's like I was saying, I'm glad that I did than never have, right? And that is Hollow Knight and Silksong. So I haven't completed, as of this video, Silksong, but I can already tell you it's going to be amazing. Yes, there'll be challenges. I know about some of the things that are coming up. But Hollow Knight, I've completed, and it was such a blast. It was an amazing game, a Metroidvania Souls-like that just had so much personality and style to it. And one of my biggest things I love about a game, it's not the graphic quality. I don't need to be like, my skin needs to be on that screen, right? I just need something that has a style and sticks with it and makes it look good. And Hollow Knight does that tremendously well. Like, congrats, like Team Cherry, for making such an amazing, beautiful game, just in general.
Now, drum roll please, because what is Jake's top game in his top 5?
For me, my number 1 game that I always get enjoying and just my life gets drained every time I play it just because I'm just focused on playing it so much is Cult of the Lamb. When I first saw this game come out, I was just immediately like, I have to play this game. And I've played so much of it. I've played like from the very beginning when the game first came out, all the DLCs that came out, which have been just amazing. It's so fun. The idea is that you are pretty much literally a lamb taking control of a cult in the name of like this god named like the one who waits. And the idea is you go on these crusades, going and fight these other bishop people in order to like fulfill your god, if you will, wishes, while also making sure that your cult is actually staying around and not themselves and dealing with all this stuff. And it's just funny to just see everything you get to do, all these unlocks and things you get to grow and get to like manipulate everything. And then just the gameplay of the fighting, like the crusading, the roguelike aspect is so much fun. But also the story is so, like, for me personally, like, just exciting to watch. For most DLCs when they've come out, besides like stuff like cosmetics and the most recent one, Woolhaven, the DLCs are like all free. And they've been such amazing. And then every time they add something new, they do add something new and exciting and fun. And now with the recent Woolhaven DLC, again, if this video hasn't beat it yet, but I played a lot of it, I love it. Like, they just add so much more personality and style to it and add more to that story, add more to the game that just makes it that much more alive of a game.
And it's free.
And it's free. So great. I love it so much. I love Cult of the Lamb so much.
It's a game and they just give you all of these extra goodies.
For free, yeah.
Let us know in the comments what your favorite game on this list was, or if you're if you're thinking of one that he should play and put on his list soon, also let us know down in the comments because I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. But as for now, we'll see you guys on the next one. Alright, we did it.
Heck yeah!